rise and fall at your call. We've got another ladies bout, 4 rounds, 2-minute 4 rounds. Couzens and Peloso both looking for their first win of their careers. However, Peloso has had 10 shots at it, and this is Couzens' first. But either one can get the W tonight. Now, to be fair, we have had some game underdogs here tonight, so we can't say what Peloso will be bringing right now. She doesn't seem to be looking for too much offense, just trying to measure what's coming at her and keep her bicycle pedaling. But we don't know. I don't like the hunched shoulders coming from Peloso. It looks a bit apprehensive. And right now, Couzens seems loose and a little bit like she's just stalking. Not unusual for a first round, but I think whoever lands the first punch of significance here sets the tone.
I mean, Peloso, she looks light on her feet, just moving around. She's circling around the same way though. She hasn't really changed up. She's changing how much she's now, but circling around the same way. Couzens took good shots from Couzens though. That's what she's waiting for.
And there's that first big shot, a nice right hand coming straight down the pipe. And Peloso is being baited into the center of the ring where she clearly doesn't want to be. She's happy to circle, as you said, and continue to circle to her left, which probably isn't the best strategy. You better want to mix it up, especially if you're trying to stay outside for the whole fight. You might want to try both directions.
Just being really patient. She found a nice combination there, but maybe pick up the feet a little bit to find a couple more opportunities and cut the ring back. She seems to be following quite a bit.
Yeah, someone has to decide where this fight is going to be fought, if they're going to fight a fight, that is. And it's going to be up to Couzens to cut the ring off on Peloso. She refuses to meet her in the center. However, she continues to move to her left, so it shouldn't be that difficult. You know where she's going. Meet her there.
Couzens really tall for the weight. I mean, it says that she weighed at 123.
Do you think that it's an advantage for a fighter to be tall and long, or do you like maybe the short and more, seemingly more powerful?
I think they both got advantages. It's just, you know, who uses that advantage better. I mean, a fighter like Peloso, she wants to be inside the chest of Couzens and work to the body and make it hard for Couzens to find her on the end of that jab or the end of them shots. Couzens also wants to be long and keep a fighter like Peloso away and catch them on the end of their shots. And, you know, that's where she'll get the most leverage. So I think they both had advantages. But, you know, just it's whoever implements them advantages best, I should say.
It's clear Couzens wants to fight in the center of the ring. Peloso is not going to engage her there. So we're going to see what the footwork from Couzens can do to bring some offensive opportunities. Because knowing you only got 2 minutes and only 4 rounds at that all of this shenanigans and maybe this is to bait Peloso in, but I don't see that working at all. So you might as well get on your game and figure out how to find her where she's headed, which is to the left, by the way.
Yeah, and in that instance, Couzens needs to step to the right, and I think, you know, Peloso's got really fast head movement, so Couzens wants to aim for the chest and the body.
Right, Peloso tried to catch her slipping in there, didn't get the job done, but so she's not going to not throw anything. However, you need to see a jab coming from Couzens right now. I mean,
yeah, and I think the jab should come to the chest and the body, and then the right hand should follow over the top once that has landed. I mean, I don't think Couzens has really found her range and her distance. She's been, you know, marching forward in the first round without no sense of trying to find her range. She hasn't really been putting her lead hand out there like we saw from Payne earlier. Just a bit, you know, too much of it. It's pick a poison, isn't it? You want too much of it or none of it.
That's right.
So, yeah. So I haven't seen Couzens do that. I haven't seen her kind of trying to find her range and anything. I've seen her marching forward and following, you know, so to say, you know. Peloso's done about 15 laps to her left in this round. She hasn't stopped down to her left. And Couzens hasn't cut that off. It's making it easy for Peloso to get out of range. If she just steps to her right, she forces Peloso to go to her right, and then she may find, you know, the lead hand a bit better.
And And we've talked a lot tonight about the experience being gained by fighters at this level early in their career. And we've also seen this kind of antics at the very top level in Times Square just a few weeks ago. So at every stage of your career, you can encounter a fighter who just doesn't want to engage, who's looking to make you make them fight. And if that's the case, you do have to find a way to make a fight happen, especially it's your pro debut. I've seen a lot and heard a lot of people cheering her name and getting on their feet when they announced her in the ring. So she wants to make a good showing, and Peloso's not going to play. She's not going to play ball. This is a good opportunity for her to figure out, again, how to make a fighter fight who doesn't want to be in a fight tonight.
Yeah, well, definitely. I mean, this is where you learn, isn't it? This is where you learn, this is where you gain experience. I mean, she's going to watch this back and then see the first 2 rounds. If she doesn't make any adjustments now, she'll see the whole fight and think, oh my days, I could have done this and that better. Then you go back and work with it. She did pick up her feet, so I can't complain about that. But she just wouldn't cut off the ring. And you can't,
go ahead.
So if I put him in the one way, she's got to stop that and see how she is moving the other way. She's just throwing shots from out of range, allowing Peloso to look slick as she slips under the punches, but she just doesn't come.
Couzens has to be careful not to get frustrated either, just start chasing her.
Yeah.
And could get caught with something very silly if you get switched off or you just think that there's nothing coming back and you gotta chase the rabbit.
I'm not sure what the referee's warning about. What did happen?
I hope he's telling her that there's a fight on tonight and she's in it. This is curious. This is quite a long pause. To your point, I don't know what's being discussed here. I'm not seeing this. Maybe it was what I said. I really didn't see any adjustments made to a kid or Vaseline or something that might warrant the referee. The mouthpieces were in. I don't know what the pause was about, but for a second there, it looked like Peloso was going to mix it up. There you go.
And this is what Couzens wants. As soon as Peloso throws back, she's finding her shots. And when Peloso's not throwing, Couzens doesn't know how to make her and force her to engage.
And maybe to Peloso's point, that she keeps going to her left because she hasn't been stopped or met there with anything. So why not keep going to your left until Couzens figures out how to stop you going to your left?
Exactly that.
See, right here, you just let her out again to the left. When you get her in that corner, this is where the body work that we talked about in an earlier fight might do you some real good. If you want to slow the feet down, go to the body.
Go to the body, yeah, most definitely.
I think Couzens is getting a little frustrated now. You see a little bit of the showboating, but that's really just to let the audience know she's trying. And when you do get engaged, unfortunately, it's going to be on Peloso's terms, but you got to make the most of it. You can't let her get 2 or 3 punches off and then run again. You got to punch in between her punches and make her pay when she does get in range. You certainly can't afford to just slip and let her slip away again. Also, I don't know why they keep high-fiving at the end of every round unless they're actually dancing on purpose. I don't understand what's happening. If anything, I would take a cheap shot at her at the end of the round. Maybe that's the thing. We're headed in, what is it, the 3rd round, so maybe at the end of this round, Peloso steps in for the high five and you catch her with a chinner.
I mean, I'm not, this is the 4th round.
The 4th round, yeah, okay.
But I'm not a fan of touching up in between rounds. That's sparring mentality type of thing. I think when you're in there, you know, we're not mates, we're not friends, we're here to pick up the business, so just get on with the fight.
And when they do engage, to be fair, Peloso's getting the worst of it, but you know, I'm not seeing anything so incredible from Couzens that Peloso can't have success. Like, I'm not sure why she's so gun-shy and so willing to run.
Yeah.
Try your hand. This is the fourth and final round. Maybe it's the first round of the fight. Peloso still seems happy to try to survive and move. There's a little bit more action coming from Couzens. She's kind of finding Peloso now, not quite letting her slip out to the left as she was earlier in the fight. However, once again, Peloso on her bicycle, and now moving left and right. There's just no fight in this Peloso. I'm actually surprised. Her kit would suggest that she might want to have a scrap tonight. You can't put PR on the belt line and have nothing from the punch line. It's a nice left hand from Couzens, but again, there's nothing behind it. And you can see the frustration from Couzens as she starts to walk in with her hands all the way down. Like, she's really chasing the rabbit right now. And even when she lands, it's just one, and Peloso gets right out of there. So this will be a points win for Couzens, but a real bad showing for Peloso. Like, I'd say this is the first of her kind of this opponent that we've had tonight. Somebody who's really not here to fight.
Yeah. I mean, the last 10 seconds, she's done more than in the last seconds she did in the whole fight.
Hey, I don't blame her. Listen, and also, you're not getting a hug out of me after that, you know?